welcome, and I hope you enjoy a quick 10 minutes. So we'll go ahead and start. I'm going to go ahead and face you. We'll go ahead and start with a nice mountain pose. So you're going to spread your toes wide and just get grounded in all four corners of the mat. Just plant your feet down evenly. You'll be parallel to the edge of your mat. And we'll go ahead and we'll stand up nice and tall. Just taking a few stretches, a couple inhales here. Bring your arms up, reach them over your head. You can grab your fingertips, pointing fingers like so, and just reach up nice and tall like a mountain. You're welcome to close your eyes if you like. We're going to take a couple breaths here in through the nose. And then exhale, bring the arms back down to the side. Let's go ahead and take some movement if you like. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, pushing all the air out. We'll go ahead and take a deep breath in, lifting up tall through the spine, all that energy coming through the crown of your head. Exhale. Let's do a couple more times, breathing in. Ah, feels good out here. And then exhale. So we're going to go ahead and just sweep your arms up and around. We'll take a little side stretch. You can grab your wrist if you like, taking it over to the side, coming back to the center, reaching your hands up. A little bump and stretch over to the left side. Go ahead, take a deep breath, inhale, exhale. We'll go ahead and reach the arms up and around. Now I want to show you before we do that, we'll clasp our hands. So we'll come up and clasp our hands for a little mini back bend. Just stretch it out, our lower back, upper back. Oh, that feels good through the arms and shoulders, reaching. Take a deep breath in, exhale, maybe we cactus the hands a little bit, and then reach the arms up. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a nice forward fold. Really generously bend your knees here. You can place your fingertips on the mat, or you can place them on your shins. Just gaze down towards the floor, taking a flat back. We're going to roll the shoulder blades. So I'm going to turn around so you can see me. So we'll go ahead, take a nice forward fold. Knees are slightly bent. We're about hip bone apart. And we're going to relax our head and neck. A little bend in the knees. Protect our joints. Flatten the back, roll the shoulder blades back and away from your ears. You can lightly gaze out just in front of you just a little bit, or you can gaze down towards the mat. We'll take a deep breath here, and then we'll exhale, forward fold. We're going to generously bend our knees right here. You can bring your head and chest down into your knees. Fingertips can come down onto the mat. You can place your hands on your shins or grab your ankles and place your hands underneath your heels. Try not to lean too much to the front. Just the right amount of space here. And try not to lean to the back. We don't want to lose our balance. You can always come out of the pose. Relaxing the head and the neck. You can also grab your opposite elbows, resting your head or forehead on your arms. You can sway side to side. Shake your head yes or no. And we'll go ahead and stay here for a few rounds of breath. Deep breath in, equally through the nose, and then exhale. One more time, inhale, and then exhale. Now we're going to go ahead and we'll take it nice and slow down towards the mat. We're going to come to a seated position. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to come face you. And we'll go ahead, you can cross the left leg over right or right over left. We'll start with the right over the left. Just a nice easy seat. And we'll take a deep breath, inhaling here, and then exhale, turning to the right, left hand over the right knee. Right hand can come back behind your right hip for support. Now let's lift up nice and tall for a nice easy twist, just gazing out in front of you. If you want more of a stretch, just take a deep breath, inhale, and then exhale, looking over your right shoulder and lifting up tall as we inhale. Maybe we stretch a little bit more with an exhale, gazing over our right shoulder. And then we'll go ahead and take a deep breath, inhale, coming back to the center. And we'll take it over to the left side, taking that right hand over your right knee. Left hand can come back behind your left hip. Now you can gaze just directly out, or if you want more of that stretch, again, you want to make sure you're not putting any strain on your neck. So, but if it feels good, just lift up nice and tall through the crown of your head. Take a deep breath, inhale, and then exhale, turning over your left shoulder if that feels good in your neck. We get a lot of little noises out here like nature and birds. And sometimes you might hear a truck or a plane. We'll take a deep breath, lifting up tall, and exhale if you want to join me with that little added extra stretch for our neck. And then we'll take a deep breath, inhale, and then exhale, bring the arms down to your side. Now we're going to go ahead and work with cat and cow, seated that is. So we'll go ahead, bring your knees, legs wide, like you're getting ready to do windshield wipers, which look like this. Just a back and forth motion, side to side. And anytime you want to come out of a pose, you can always take that little movement of windshield wiper. So we'll go ahead and bring our feet about hip bone apart. And we're going to lift up tall through the spine, pulling the belly button in. And then as we exhale, we're going to round our back, tucking the chin in and then lifting up as we lift up and sitting up nice and tall, thinking about our spine and stretching out our lower back, our upper back. Just think about one vertebrae at a time as we lift up. And then we'll go ahead and we'll do this at our own pace. And we'll link it with a breath. So as we lift up nice and tall, let's take a deep breath in. And then exhale. Let's do one more time. And you can keep going if you like. But we'll lift up nice and tall. And then exhale, rounding that back, dropping the head and chest down to your chest, and then release. Now we're going to go ahead and bring our legs out in front of us for a nice little forward fold. So go ahead, keep a little bend in the knees. We always want to protect our joints. And we'll take a deep breath, inhale, and then exhale, forward fold, pulling that belly button in, pulling in with the biceps. Maybe you bring the knees up a little bit more. You know, hug that chest down, relax that head. You're welcome to place your hands on the mat, grab your big toes, and just relax here for about 3 breaths, breathing equally in through the nose and then exhale through the nose. Good job. If you want to sigh it out, there's nobody around here to watch or listen to us except for maybe the birds. We'll take a deep breath in and exhale. If you hear any noises on the roof, that's acorns. Deep breath in. And then exhale, let it all out. Now we're going to go ahead and slowly roll one vertebrae up at a time. And we're going to go ahead and take a nice, easy twist. Right leg comes over the left. Now you can bring the left elbow on the outside of your right thigh. Bring the right hand behind you for a gentle press, lifting up nice and tall. And we'll take a couple breaths here. You can also take a couple wrist rolls while you're here. Just make sure that you do the opposite side. And we'll take one deep breath, inhale, and then exhale, come back to the front. This time, we'll go ahead and cross the right leg over your left thigh. You can keep a little bend here. If that's a little too much, or if you have a block, you can always place it underneath your right thigh. But we're doing no props today, but if you have them, go ahead and use them. Or we can take a seated half tree and bring the right foot on the inner left thigh if that feels a little bit more comfortable. Opening up our outer hip, inner thigh, maybe a little bend in the knee. But if you'd like to join me for a nice easy stretch here, really feeling it on the right leg on the outside, a little bend in the left knee. Slowly come down, take a deep breath, inhale and exhale. For a little bit of a forward fold. It's okay if you don't come all the way down. We're all at different levels. Stretching, stretchy, stretchy. Try to keep that left foot flexed if you can. Maybe you pull on the big toe. Don't pull with your neck. Don't pull with just pull with your biceps. And then slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Take a deep breath, inhale here, then exhale. Take those windshield wipers if you're with me. Now we're going to go ahead and set up for our other side. So go ahead and extend the left leg out in front of you. Toes are pointed up towards the ceiling with a good flex. Grabbing that right leg, crossing it over the left. Now you can hug your knee into your chest, or you can wrap your right arm around your right leg, taking that twist, bringing that left hand behind your lower back and lifting up nice and tall through the spine, All that energy coming through the crown of your head. Again, if you want to stay right here, just gazing out and lifting up tall and breathing in and breathing out. You're welcome to look over your left shoulder for more of a stretch in your neck. We got to take care of our neck a little bit. You can roll out the wrists. Don't forget to do your other wrist. What's good for one side is good for the other. Let's take one more deep breath. Inhale here. And then exhale and release. This time we're going to cross the left leg over the right thigh, working on the other side with the right foot flexed, toes pointed up to the ceiling. Again, you can bring that left foot in your inner right thigh if that feels more comfortable. You can stay right here. Or if you'd like to join me, just reach up and down, pulling with your biceps, not pulling with your neck, a little bend in the right knee. If you want to feel more of a stretch, again, you take that right foot over your right leg without any force or any pressure. Really breathing into that right side. Deep breaths, inhalations, and exhale. Let's take one more time without locking your joints. And then exhale. We'll slowly roll up. Now we're going to go ahead and sitting up nice and tall, bringing the hands behind you. We're lifting up tall through our spine, taking a deep breath here, and then exhale, turning onto our bellies. We'll go ahead and lift up for a mini cobra, bringing the elbows close into your rib cage. We're going to lift up just a little mini back bend, opening up our chest and heart, and then releasing down to the mat. Forehead comes down to the mat, placing your hands in all four corners of the mat, lifting up, and then slowly lower down. We'll link the breath, take a deep breath in. And then exhale. How are we doing? Let's go ahead and take it all the way down into child's pose. We'll bring our knees and feet together, stretching out our upper arms, just reaching our fingertips to the edge of the mat. You can relax your head down on the mat, or you can double fist. You can use a block if you have it. You can have your knees wide. There's so many variations of child's pose. This is really a great way just to get rest in, and maybe we set that intention. Breathing in and breathing out, slowing our mind, and just taking a few breaths here and just relaxing. If you like to have a little movement, we can always take our hands and reaching over to the right side, stretching out your left side. Or you can just stay in child's pose and just relax. Slowly bring it back to the front. Take a deep breath in. Now, if you did do the left side, this time we're going to take our hands over to the left side of the mat, stretching out our right side. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Relax your head for a couple more breaths if you can on the mat. You can always bring your arms, palms facing up to your side if that feels good. Sinking back into our heels. This really feels good. Let's take one more breath. Inhale here. And then exhale. Let's slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Let's go ahead and take one more little movement here. I'm going to face you, and I'm going to come up on my toes right here. So we're going to lift up, just working on our feet a little bit. We need to be kind to our feet as well. We'll stay here about 15 seconds. You can always come out of it and tap your toes on the mat to release any tension or pressure. And we'll take a couple more breaths here. And on the last breath, we'll go ahead, take a deep breath in, and then exhale, hands come to heart. And I'm going to go ahead and face you. Now, if you crossed your right leg over your left for easy seat, this time let's cross the left over the right. We've got to be fair to each side. We'll take a nice little gentle roll to the right without shrugging your shoulders up by your ears. Just relax your head and neck if that feels comfortable to you. We're sitting at our desk all day. So let's go ahead and take care of our neck a little bit. You're welcome to do the head rolls gentle to the right and to the left. And just relax the shoulders back and down. Just relax. Drop the right ear to the right shoulder, nice and easy as we breathe in to the left side of our neck. We'll take a gentle breath in and then exhale, left ear to the left shoulder. Again, roll those shoulder blades back and down away from your ears and relax. You're welcome to close your eyes with me if you like. And slowly come back to the center. We'll go ahead and take a deep breath in. And then exhale, bring in your hands to heart center. I invite you in closing practice. You did a wonderful job, and I'm so glad that you joined me today. I hope this got you energized for the rest of the day. And please come meet me anytime. We can do yoga in the house, outside. It's just a wonderful place to be. And we can take 10 minutes to de-stress and stretch. Bowing forward, bring your thumb to third eye. I invite you, in closing our practice today, namaste. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope to see you soon.